So what is up, everyone? Today is Thursday, February 26th. I'll be trading the Nasdaq like I always do. I'm coming to the session with a pretty bullish bias. I feel like we're trending bullish when whenever the 4-hour decides it wants to load. Hello, trading view. It's like I've never experienced this much lag from trading view recently in my life. Okay. On the 4-hour. Honestly, I really want to see us come tap into this 4-hour gap down here. What's up, Nick? How are you? Here we go. So I want to see, because we came really close to tapping into this 4-hour gap before. So like there's these like relative equal lows. Honestly, I feel like these need to get swept before we go higher. But we did we inverted this 1-hour gap over here. So honestly, I'm leaning toward, I want to see these lows get swept first, get a reaction off of them, and then look for a long. But what's up, Tobias? How are you? You said, to be honest, I don't really follow futures much anymore. I'm trying to be here for my boy. That's what's up, Nick. You said, good morning, Tim. How are you doing today? I'm pretty good. How about you, Uber? They're doing good as well. Ready for hopefully a banger trade today. Honestly, I think today's price action might be good. Oh, I forgot to check. Is there a data high at 8:30? I meant to check that. I mean, I guess the answer is no. I don't see anything that sticks out. Where even is... Did news come out at 8:30? Did I look at the wrong day? Because there's no way this was 8:30 news. Thursday, February 26th, unemployment claims at 8:30. Yep, it did nothing, I guess. You said, I suppose trade knowledge doesn't disappear. I mean, yeah, I feel like each market, like, I feel like crypto and, like, futures and Forex, they all move kind of differently. But, like, to a point, they're all kind of the same, I feel like. Like, they have similarities and differences, but... So, also, if you guys aren't familiar, I have been trying to trade Bookmap a little bit, like, order flow. So, honestly, if it, like, comes a little lower and reacts, I might try an eval trade, trying out order flow. I mean, don't copy this. I mean, this is, like... I'm still learning order flow. I don't really know it that well. Yeah, I feel like most markets, though, I feel like that's the way they move. They kind of, like, manipulate, right? They accumulate for a bit. So, honestly, only on eval, this is, like, me trying out order flow. If it, like, decides it wants to start shooting up right now, I might try a long. I'd have to see, like, a strong candle close, though. So we're pretty much tapping in the zone I want to see get held. Because if this zone fails, I mean, I'll stop looking for longs, but... You know, I gotta change the title of the stream, because technically, I guess I trade ICT and a little bit of order flow now. It just says I trade ICT. You said what in the dump? Honestly, I think it might have something to do with, if you look on the 4-hour, do you see there were these relative equal lows on the 4-hour? Like, we came really close to tapping into that 4-hour gap and never hit it. So I feel like we kind of need to take those out, in my opinion. You said bro's dragging the order flow trade. Honestly, though, bro, I'm telling you, I know this sounds crazy. If I get a strong candle close on the 1 minute, I'm going to try an order flow trade an eval. Like, I'm going to do the same thing as before. I'm literally going to hold for a crazy high RR. Only if I get a strong candle close. I mean, I'll look for inversions also. I mean, honestly, the only thing is, I feel like it's kind of hard to look for an inversion in this leg, though, if you know what I mean. Because, like, there's this 5 minute up here. There's another 5 minutes going to form soon, I bet. Oh, not like you guys are too invested in this, but for order flow stuff, I ended up using 2 computers because it ended up making my Mac lag too much if I was like streaming and doing order flow. So I don't know, I just feel extra. I have 2 computers running to trade. Unless it pops back up right now, I'm probably just gonna ignore this. You said, what is this order flow you're speaking of? You ever heard of like Bookmap, or like, it's pretty much like since like the Nasdaq is traded to CME, it's like traded as a centralized place. You said, do you have a vid on it? Not yet, honestly. I'm still learning it. But it pretty much shows like since like the Nasdaq is traded centralized to the CME, like all the limit orders that are placed on the market are like on the book, and it's like this software where it pretty much draws a heat map of like where there's a bunch of orders sitting. So, like, the only reason I was looking at, like, this area kind of down here was because, like, there were a bunch of people, like, limit orders, buys, just sitting here. I mean, it looks like they got ran through, but... I mean, they might still eventually win, if that makes sense. Oh, like, yeah, it's like the depth of market, but kind of visualized. And, like, more, I guess visualized. It's like a heat map, if that makes sense. I mean, there's even still, like... I gotta make sure I don't miss any inversion trades, though. So, like... So you look at the depth of market in crypto? Interesting. But we're gonna open up this unfilled 5 minute gap. You said we're invested? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like in my head, I always imagine you guys are gonna, like, hate on me for, like, looking at order flow, but honestly, I mean, if I make money from order flow, I don't think anyone's gonna hate on it. You know what I mean? Am I gonna try this with a strong candle close? Only on eval. I gotta make sure I'm on eval. Eval. Cool. And that's not really a strong enough close though. Okay, okay. We're getting momentum. I'm trying an order flow trade in eval. Do not copy this. You said, why would we hate? We're all family here. I mean, yeah, for the most part. I feel like it depends where you go. I feel like on TikTok Live, people be hating. That's one place, but I know this isn't TikTok Live, but I feel like the internet can be a hateful place, if that makes sense. You said I might look... I mean, look at the reaction. I don't know if you want to copy this. I mean... Put my little disclaimer here, but I'm honestly, I know this actually sounds crazy. I might just keep trailing stop until we get up there. I honestly low-key, maybe I would have entered off that, maybe. I think I low-key entered a little bit early on that. You said if this hits, I'll low-key stalk you, bro. I mean, don't stalk me, stalk order flow. I feel like when I take order flow trades, I feel like I at least get some reaction off them a lot of times. I'm liking this reaction though. I wonder if this is a 4.5R. I'm just trying to think if I'd pass. Because I can pass this account one day. You said order flow might be good for scalping. That was one thing I was thinking about too. Like if I don't know if it would be good yet. But like maybe I could try 1-to-1s. That's not even an unfilled 5 minute. Now it's an unfilled 5 minute. So we opened up an unfilled 5 minute. In terms of ICT concepts, honestly, if we could like pull back and give me like a 30-second gap and we can invert it, I'd look for a long off that. Because I feel like we're at an area I could see us reacting off of. Because like part of the reason I am taking this like order flow trade though is I feel like it aligns with my higher time frame bias. Like I literally like came here and I said I want to see these equal lows, these relative equal lows get swept with the 4-hour gap. And then I'm going to be bullish to this high. So it's pretty much the plan that like I wanted playing out. I mean, I might get stopped here, but you said so basically you looked at a depth of market visualized. I mean, you have to pay for it though. It's like it's low-key kind of expensive bookmap. But should I have my stop a little lower? Nah, I shouldn't. I feel like there's a chance that I could, honestly, I could see this coming a little lower. Kind of like the same thing it did yesterday. Unless it wants to start coming up now. There's a 30-second gap that there's no entry on that. Ooh. So that's technically, I don't know if you guys know like mech from PB trading. Like basically there's an unfilled 5-minute gap up here. We might get this 30-second inversion. Okay, there's way too much on my screen right now. 35-point stop. Is that a close through? Five contracts? I'm gonna get in this, honestly. This is essentially like we did close to the gap, right? I'm pretty sure we did. So I'm going to go break even when we tap into this unfilled 5-minute gap. So this is actually like IFVG trading, if you know what I mean, my regular like model. I literally just want 1-to-1 on this. I got to set my limit real quick because I'm probably going to be... I can explain this in a second if you guys want. You said opening DOM makes my laptop sound like an airplane. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Order flow can be intense. Dude, that was such a good close. How are you going to dump after that close? Did I under risk? This is 28 points. I did under risk, right? I'm going to buy one more. Got to make sure I get that full loss. Am I still under risk? It's whatever. I don't really care. I'm not going to lie. I'm low-key kind of surprised that didn't play out. I mean, essentially, that was just a 30-second inversion. There was like the unfilled 5-minute gap above. I kind of thought we need to rebalance that 5-minute. I mean, I feel like it's an acceptable trade. I feel like the PB model, maybe, is it getting too mainstream? Is that why I'm getting cooked? So back to this. I mean, honestly, I still believe that we're going to react from this area. I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm willing to try. Am I willing to try? There's a 30-second gap. Is there a 1 minute? No, I lied. I gotta go back here. There's a chance. Is there a 1 minute gap here? Only if... Okay. 32 points. I'm gonna retry this if we get a good close here. Yo, why is my fill so good? Okay. So same idea as before. I really want to see this unfilled 5-minute gap get retraded to. Because I feel like we tapped into the unfilled 4-hour. We're inverting the highest time frame gap. I just want 1-to-1 here. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm done trading my qualified account for today. So, I mean, there are... What is this? 200? So, it just rated my stop. You said there's another 5-minute? I mean, no, it's still the unfilled 5-minute gap up here. We opened a new 5-minute candle. I know this probably looks like I'm spamming trades, but I know there's still all these orders on Bookmap sitting down there. If we give a strong close for my last trade of the day, only if we get a strong close here, I'll try like my eval trade and order flow. But dude, I just have such high confidence we're going to react from this area. Yeah, like look at this. 40 point. I'm on the right account, right? Yeah, so this is an order flow trade again. Do not copy this. And honestly, if I get stopped out here, I'm literally just calling it. I'm putting my stop down here. Yo, there's literally so many red orders I'm looking at that, like, this should hold us up. There's literally so many, there's, like, oh, I think, when you asked, oh, you said, can you show the order flow? So, I showed it once before, but it's kind of hard to, because I'm looking at it on my computer. I'm streaming from my Mac. My MacBook, I should say, but... Did I leave behind my limit order from before? I did. I feel like this might be one of my quickest streams. I'm getting fried. Oh, and the reason I have my stop so deep here is I feel like if you look on Bookmap, there's literally so many orders sitting in this area down here. Like there's literally... You said, well, I was absolutely... I guess, honestly, if you're trading the way I trade, like IFVGs, like you probably just got... if I had to bet... Well, I can't bet, but like, I feel like I bet like either Blake or Patrick or like Anthony from PB Trading, they definitely got... One of them at least got chopped up in there. And I guess I must have hit my daily loss limit on the account. So that's why it stopped me out early. Which, I know this might sound funny, but the reason I put my stop down there is because there's all these orders. Watch these orders hold. Damn, I mean, honestly, though, like, I'm not going to keep trading. I mean, I just got absolutely... That's probably the worst. That was actually probably the worst I've gotten murdered on stream since I've started streaming, honestly. I want to be nosy, though, and see. There's still those... Like, the reason I put my stop all the way kind of down here, I want to see if this holds. It might not. So what was the trade idea? Well, I mean, honestly, I just spammed the shit ton of trades, but There's an unfilled 5-minute gap above. I mean, I'll just do my whole recap, honestly, because I mean, I shouldn't sit here and stare at this for any longer. And I have a crazy feeling, like, I'm going to call it right now. Like, that original trade idea, remember I kept saying I want my stop to be all the way down there? Because there were the orders down here. I actually genuinely think there's a possibility this thing could literally run, like, all the way, like, here. I'm telling you, it's I just hit the daily loss limit. But I wanted to hold that trade. Damn. I'm actually... Okay, so I'm going to break down the trades so I get off of here before I get tilted. But, so, I'll go back to NQ to explain this. Hello. There we go. So, I have a shit ton of drawings here. So what I saw, higher time frame, like we're trending a little bullish. I know we took out this high and all, but I feel like we're moving bullish. 4 hour. I saw there was like this 4 hour gap over here where we came really close to tapping into it, but we never actually tapped into it. So I thought, you know what? We're going to sweep that. And then when you look at the 1 hour, I feel like we inverted this 1 hour gap over here. So I thought we were going to trend up toward these highs up here. That was kind of my draw. It's kind of like similar to a data high where it was like from NVIDIA earnings after hours. So from there, is this holding? Oh, it would actually make me happy to see this fail. I'm not going to lie. But, so we took out those lows I wanted to see get swept. We opened up an unfilled 5-minute gap up here. So the way that I got cooked was because, so first of all, using ICT concepts, right? Like when I see an unfilled 5-minute gap open and we've just like tapped into some like higher time frame liquidity, like let's say we tap into a fair value gap, we sweep liquidity or something like that, right? We're due for a rebalance. So we opened up this 30-second gap and we inverted it pretty quickly. This was definitely not the best candle close. And I feel like it looked a little better before it actually closed. Like I thought it was going to close a little better. But I tried this 30-second inverse. I was just going for 1-to-1, which is like right up here. I was going to go break even up there. I'm assuming there had to have been some SMT. Well, there actually was not an SMT at that time. So it's not even like ES tapped into that, that gap. So that was honestly, that was pretty much a loss, like in line with my rules. Like I'm not really going to beat myself up for that. Like, I mean, yeah, it might not be the cleanest candle closure. Like that's definitely the weakest point of this setup. But, and then I pretty much saw the same thing again right after. So, we opened up yet another 30-second gap, inverted it. This one actually had a better close. So I was like, you know what? I'll definitely try this one. It's just a resweep, right? There's still the unfilled gap above. Should go for 1-to-1. And this one pretty much just went straight to stop loss. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, it's looking like my draw for the day was just wrong. Honestly, that's the main problem here. I mean, and then so after I lost those two trades, like while I was in the process of that, like I'm still trying out Bookmap. So I'm trying out like order flow on eval. So the trades I took with that was what was that? I think I entered this one kind of prematurely. This first one. I saw this candle started spiking up and I bet basically the main idea was like we swept the 4-hour low, right? Like those relative equal lows. I think, you know what? This is a point where we should really react from. And I was kind of looking on Bookmap where the orders were. And there was just a shit ton of orders there. So I saw the reaction. Took a long. Got stopped out. Maybe I should have went break even a little quicker. But, and then pretty much same idea again. I literally tried another long after I got stopped out. Because I saw like this candle close right here. And I was like, you know what? We swept my stop. We had this accumulation zone, right? We accumulated. We manipulated down and higher time frame. I was bullish, right? So I thought we were going to come up. I tried that last entry kind of on order flow. And then I just got cooked, honestly. I mean, yeah. Like, and honestly, like eventually it might start shooting up. It's just, I don't know. And like, I don't know. I mean, like, it makes me think like in this case, should I have waited for like an inversion that kind of aligned with the order flow area maybe? But like, some days I don't get that. I don't know. I'll do some retrospective thinking. But I mean, the thing is, like, I know it's only like what 25 minutes in, but the thing is, like, with my trading plan, like if I take 2 losses on the account, I'm done for the day. And technically, I did that on both my accounts, my order flow account I'm trying, and my IFEG account. Oh, and you know, this 1 minute looks. I'm obviously not taking it because I don't break my rules, but this 1 minute might play out. This might be the original idea I pretty much wanted here. I'll stay here for a minute to watch this, out of curiosity, because this one, obviously, and this isn't a 30-second, like, obviously 30 seconds can be kind of noisy. You said got a birthday party this weekend, was planning to study order flow? What, you can't do both? So, I am not taking this. Honestly, I'm not even recommending you guys to take this because this close is shit. Yeah, it's such a shit close. I'm just being nosy. I want to see if this hits. So we still have an unfilled 5-minute. It's not an unfilled 15-minute gap just yet. Said my method is study by trial by fire. That's kind of what I'm doing with order flow. It's so hard to backtest order flow. Honestly, I think I might be wrong with my bias, honestly. We might be bearish today. I really think that's my main problem here. I really don't think those were the worst trades to take, though. I mean, maybe the order flow ones I'm still studying, so it's like, that's kind of like testing. I don't really count. It's not like I get upset about those, but... What's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you? Yeah, at this point, honestly, I feel like we're moving so bearish. You said I posted my L's in the Discord for today? They're the same ones I took. Yeah, honestly, I feel like, at least for the... I feel like... You said, how's Bookmap looking? I mean, okay. I honestly took a loss. You said any heat at previous day low? You said, bro, what even was your trade about, bro? Didn't get it at all. You said, did you take... Yeah, it was a 30-second IFVG, and there was like an unfilled 5-minute gap above. So like, I like targeting unfilled like 5-minute gaps and 15-minute gaps. But so previous day low is... Honestly, not really that I see. It's only like, there's some at like, let's say 25.75, that area. It's like somewhere down here. Like 25.075. There's some like in that area right there. So thanks, yeah, of course. Advise it. I guess you got Bookmap or something, order flow now too. I guess you see that too. You said 30 seconds don't exist for me. I value my mental health. Honestly, yeah. Like, I feel like some days I catch a nice entry using the 30 second. And some days, like today, it just... Like, if I didn't have the 30-second chart, I would be a lot in a better place right now. But, I mean, yeah, essentially, though, like, the main idea was we have, like, the unfilled 5-minute gap. I always think once we invert, like, the unfilled 5-minute gap gets created, we pull away from it. Once we invert the highest time frame gap, like separating us from the unfilled gap, I feel like we really should go toward it. So like I was just taking a close to this 30 second, and I was gonna go break even once we tapped into the gap, just going for a 1-to-1. But I mean, it's like we're not even honestly rebalancing these 5-minute gaps to go lower. So even if I was bearish, it's not like I'm getting any continuation entries, but. I wonder what economic news is tomorrow. The PPI. Honestly, tomorrow will probably be interesting. The chop of doom, chop downwards. Yeah, it's chopping downwards pretty much. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I already took my losses. I'm done for the day. I don't really want to sit here and watch this. It's not even going in. Honestly, I don't like taking shorts as we're like this deep in this 4-hour gap. You said I'm short from 25 to 15. That's what's up. We're dumping. So I love when it chops. My strategy strives in chops. Mine does not thrive in chop. Yeah, but honestly I got chopped up. I'm probably just gonna end stream here a little bit early. I usually never even end stream, but what should I say before I end stream? Well, I mean, obviously I'll be live again tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys aren't ready, I have my free Discord linked to my pinned comment as well as on my profile. If you guys are looking for a prop firm to trade with, so give Timmy a like. Yeah, if you guys don't mind, hit the like button before you head out. And if you guys are looking for prop firms to trade with, the two prop firms I like are Alpha Futures and Tradeify. Alpha Futures is actually doing a 20% off sale for the rest of the month. And then Tradeify is doing like 30% off on all accounts. They have like daily payout accounts. They have straight to funded accounts. They have 1-day pass accounts, the growth accounts. So honestly, I think they're both pretty good firms. But yeah, I feel like this is part of a trader though. I feel like once you take a certain amount of losses, you just gotta limit your losses. Like I mean, like yeah, I could make money back if I had the right bias, but like it's not worth it to keep trading after I hit my loss limit. But yeah, I do appreciate all you guys stopping by today. Sorry I kind of got cooked, but we'll come back stronger. But have a good rest of your day, and peace out, everyone.